Jeff mentioned the second district. Are there any other, did you ever have any opportunity to interact with research attorneys from other district courts of appeal? Are there any cultural differences or?
Huge.
Are
huge.
there?
And those are set by the justi themselves. And in part, the legislature in setting up the courts where it did, where and why and how they did. I mean, there's a different culture, I think, in the fifth district in Fresno, a hugely different culture at the Ronald Reagan building in Los Angeles, in part because it's so big and you never see each other. And there was a huge difference even at the DC 343 when we were at the Spurgeon Street place, which was this sort of Ethan Allen furniture store that had been converted into a appellate court. It was charming. It was like, you know, something out of a Victorian novel. And then we moved into our own facility that had been designed to be an appellate court. Yeah, there was a huge difference. For example, just the fact that all the research attorneys at the Spurgeon Street court were on one floor and we could all talk to each other. Whereas they had to be split up for the, for the Ross Street court. And then you have also a culture depending on the judges as to whether the research attorneys are allowed, encouraged, or forbidden to talk to not only themselves about the cases that they may be working on in common, but go directly to the justices. You know, I heard many times in the 1990s, I just walked into Tom Crosby's office or walked into Ed Wallen's office and just started talking about a case. Now, to be sure, in the case of the late, great Ed Wallen, you would probably end up having to talk a lot about his various programs for national betterment and whatever he wanted to talk about before you could get to the case, but I had no problem doing it. It was less so, but still possible in after we moved to the Ross Street court.